exactly a week ago after I last seen the robin chicks in there, and they are out, which I would have thought. Great news. I think stretching across has been success here, yeah. 7 days ago, four days 4 or 5 days that I'd left defo out. Great news. Success at the robins. Just looking into the blue tit cavity. Yeah, there's a young in there. I can hear a blue tit coming back. They've just popped their heads up, I think. Yeah, that's a blue tit in the background, so we'll get out of here, coming back in to feed, but that's great news. We'll get out. Good stuff. Just a quick look in at Chiff 6. There could be eggs and young in there, quite sure. No feathering. What? Get out of here. Wait. Doing well. Get out. Chiffy 6. Yeah. Yeah, just a little look in at some of the Linnet chicks, and a couple of more days left for them. This is one of the Linnet nests. Well developed, and we'll get out a few more days, and they'll all be around the edges and all over the place. How many beaks can I see? 3 there. There's movement there. I think there's 5. Did have C5, I think. There. Well developed. So we'll get out quietly. I love seeing the Linnet chicks when they're at this stage. Absolute beauties. Right, we'll get out quietly. Now that is what I mean by linnets on the edge of the cup. I've got 2 linnets, edge of the cup, 2 linnets in the cup. It's lucky I can peer in. He, as you maybe see there, if it focuses and picks it up, is on the edge. 2 hunkered down, and there's 1 across the back. See its tail. There. Wow. Right. Got the beady, so I'm getting out of here. But all ready to go then. We'll be out today or tomorrow though. We'll get out. Yeah, there's a lot of zoom on this. It's one of the parent birds of the linnets I've just had a little look at, which are on the edge of the cup, ready to go anytime. Both the linnets have come back in tandem, as they do, go out to feed together, come back in to feed the youngsters together. There's 1, and I think there is the other. Now on the viewfinder I'll be able to see, as the sun's coming out, exactly what's what. There's tons of zoom on this. I'm trying to keep it steady as best I can. Lost it. think that is the male. Just off. That's the... I can't see on this. Male. And a little bit closer in, where is she? Female. Maybe. Yeah. Get out. Just come away from the youngsters and film the parents. And this is quite an open section of gorse. And you can see through there the female linnet sitting on this clutch. Hope that's picking that up. The sun's come out all of a sudden. Always do this. I always knock it up. There. Oh, she's a beauty. Yeah, it's quite content. Aye, that's great. Right, we'll get out of here. Right, this here is the linnet I found straight after I'd come away from Chiff chaff number 12. Now last week this drove me crazy because I couldn't locate Chiff chaff 12, and I knew I'd come round a corner and found the C5 linnet. I couldn't get this last week. This has been predated. I commented on the little video clip that I had sent out that it was a C5, lovely markings on the eggs, and you can hear in the video the emergency services sirens on that one. So right, I'm not going mad. This is that linnet which I described as round the corner now. I've got to go and find that Chiff 12. Drove me nuts last week. Right, get out. There. Now I've spotted the thing. Sounds out like a sore thumb. This is Chiff chaff 12, and there has been a little bit of development since the last time, but we're talking 2 weeks now. There's a couple of feathers in there. I've just heard the Chiff chaff. Couldn't locate. This is first yet again further back, taking the back line of the gorse really, and it's a little bit further forward. I hadn't appreciated that. That's why I've missed this. But the good news is this Chiff chaff is still singing in the area. But it's not feathered. I'm surprised. It's 2 weeks that. But going off C7, not C7, Chiff chaff 7, sorry. She took a while to get a clutch in as well. So we'll get out of here. But Chiff chaff singing loudly there before. I was getting taunted because I was just sitting at the back there thinking, where on earth is this Chiff chaff nest? But that's it. Nicely built there. Quite raggy at the front. Could be a first nesting attempt. I don't know, but it's certainly here. Chiff chaff is singing. Right, we're gonna get out of here. This linnet here was my consolation prize for not being able to locate that Chiff chaff 12 last week, and it was magnificent. It had the 3 eggs, but you can see there, predation. It's right on the edge. It had some decent cover. The other one, C5, little, but like I say, I'm sitting. 3 other linnets in this area, all were young, and they're in not as well hidden as this, but you can see there, gone. Expect to see a full clutch here this week. Good, it devastated because this is such a beautiful nest. I mean, look at that. Right, we'll get out here. What? There's that dunnock. See its tail. A bramble stalk stands proud just to the left of that, in between the leaves. Yeah, you can see there. Now it took us a little while. I moved bramble from the top, moved bramble from the side, and she has never moved. That's incredible. Zoom this back. I mean, she's in that entanglement of gorse and bramble. It's down there. Cannot see her from the top, but I'd moved all that bramble across. I've just been on my knees at the side there, peering underneath to locate back the nest. And they take a little bit of movement, especially when the bramble's tangled in with the gorse. The gorse branches don't move as freely as without. But so I mean, you think about these times when you maybe hunting around for nests and you maybe tapping a gorse or moving some bramble across the top of gorse, which you think any bird will just shift out of. Nah, I've seen this a few times this season. Chiff, chaff, boulders, brass, dunnock, boulders, brass here. No shifting. I wonder if it's a period where they have young chicks under them. Possibly, just guessing. But sometimes you kind of shift them with a tap right out. Well, this video is just going to be the linnet show again. From one extreme of seeing big chicks in a nest, then even bigger chicks, even ready to go for fledglings on the edge of the nest. This is a linnet that's been built up. You can hear the linnet in the background actually. Yeah, that's a linnet in the background. So yeah, I mean, build up that. And get out. Yeah. This is a roundup of the linnet chicks. These are well, three at a very similar stage. You see the big linnet chicks in here as well. Two there, and one with the back, but there's one directly underneath that. So these will be ready to go soon as well. Ah, it's brilliant. There's two there, one on top of each other, and then two side by side. Right, we'll get out of here. Good stuff. Full. Good out. Little check-in on just a little check-in on the common white throat. It's got chicks now. They are tiny. I shout the rather. Honey, it's a beauty little nest, this. Yeah, we'll get out of here. It's covered back in. No bird here. Excellent. Get out. Check in on Chiff chaff number 4, and I think the eggs are hatching in there as well. Checked on Chiff chaff 6 earlier. half an eggshell on the back there. No bird here. This is an expert, this is just wonderful. Would I take such an out? Wonderful news. Hey, good. Get out of here. Little beauties. Sleeping beauties. Just seeing there, back at the black caps. Lazy day. 5 beaks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming along brilliantly. And I can see just a touch of movement of the coming. Right, black caps in. Right, okay, the female's here. And I'm going to get out of here. But they are doing brilliant. Magic. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Trying to keep it steady in there. Right. Out. Canny little white throat of last season, that. It's last year's. Hey. Panic. Get out.